Okay, Wednesday, October 5th. Just wanted to follow up on Tesla again, just to show you as the morning goes on, we have reached our secondary target down here below the second blue line. Bought puts up here at the open, and we have reached our target. The options are all the way up to 1560. So, exiting before you reach that target definitely was a little soon, and we did head down there, so you could have maximized the gains even more. In terms of where it goes from here, now you just want to follow this intraday structure and just make sure, at some point, I'm sure you'll get some kind of pause to rally and broaden out a little bit on a shorter time frame, and then you can determine if you want to, whatever intraday low forms, we'll see if that attacks that for today. The next bigger picture target is all the way down here, and that aligns with the weekly chart, reaching this low and then heading towards that low. So in this little area where a lot of buying came in, you can see that if we go to the daily chart, we look and see, there's not really much. It's kind of all the way down there is a big area to head to. So if structure holds up, and we stay below the midpoint of today and continue lower each day, we could be heading down to that target until we get, some kind of a change on the daily chart, an upside, either a two down failure or some kind of start above the midpoint higher on any given day. We are heading towards that target, but it's kind of a long way to go now. So at this point, very short term, you just want to play this intraday structure, and as long as we kind of pause here and have just an orderly pullback, there should be another push down towards whatever intraday low is made. But the momentum is clearly just, if you just stick with it bar by bar and kind of exit your trades that way, then you'd still be staying with it short until you get some kind of 15, pause, two down, two up kind of move. But each bar is just heading lower and lower at the moment. So anyway, just showing you, more importantly, good high probability kind of entry at the top here, and then all kinds of ways to manage the trade going forward. Still targets below. And I'm trying to think if there's anything of significance. If we do head up on a two up kind of a move at some point here on the daily chart, then I would expect this gap to be filled. But that's, we have plenty of time to go before that may develop. And it just gets a little trickier, the more and more you go two down each day, there is exhaustion risk in the short run. So even though we have targets down here, some of the better trades are like this, where you kind of fail on the upside and then head down, or you have some kind of two up rally and then head down. So those will be the clearer trades, but in the meantime, you can stay aggressively short if intraday structure kind of, provides that with big red opening, bars. So that's how you kind of play continuation, but you got to be nimble about those because you are at exhaustion risk at any moment in the very short run. But anyway, just showing you we're still continuing even lower, and there are targets below. Big pick. That's the thing too. Final thought. The continuity is the big thing here. When you have this monthly chart showing a very clear, two down target down here, that's where you can kind of begin to stay aggressive on the daily chart in all kinds of ways. That's kind of what helps you to do that, let's put it that way, as opposed to some other stocks where it's not as clear where you're heading in the big picture. On those type of plays, you get a lot of broadening action, but this is kind of a type of thing, and we saw this with the SPY earlier, last month, where or last month with the SPY, the market as a whole had some good momentum to head down pretty aggressively, and now we're more at a pause area in the SPY. But for Tesla anyway, that's why, these trades are more high probability, and these are the type of charts you look for. So anyway, I'll end it there. I don't know what Tesla's going to do by the end of the day, but, expect, I would say, one push down, some pause, and maybe another test of whatever low is made before the day's over.